Okay, so it's finally time to get back to work on honey.
And I want to show you guys what we're working with now to how we get to our bus. Because look, you can't see honey anymore.
It's the beautiful Happy Homebodies bus.
So we created this tiny little opening right here between the bus and the house. And look, honey.
Wait for it. Hold on, my hair is really big today. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, we did it. Woo!
Now I got our own little workspace right here. Look how tight this is, though. That's good parking right there.
Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. This is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to this week's episode. So this week we are going to work on some projects with our friends Nick and Frankie. And so we're going to work on some things on our bus. They're going to be working on building out a platform kind of thing over their wheel wells as well. So both of us are working on wheel wells this week.
That's right. We hope you enjoy.
Time goes by, yeah, you and I are running out, running out. Time goes by, I change my mind about you and I.
So we moved inside just to check how our measurements came out for our cut. But I don't know if you can hear, it just started raining really bad. So we're going to set up the umbrella so we can keep working outside and finish some of these wheel well boxes.
Now I can feel what I'm saying. I'm letting you know.
We went through all the work of setting up the patio umbrella, and now it's nice and sunny again. It's like Florida weather today, so we are just resituating our current situation to make the most of the sunshine and create a little bit more space. So much is happening!
Love you forever. That's why I wanna spend my life with you.
What's up, guys? This is future Scott speaking. I'm actually editing a video, and I realized that this next scene that we actually have zero audio. Our mic was turned off, and so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna try and dub this video just to kind of explain what we was doing, and we're gonna try and be as close as possible to the words that we were actually saying. So enjoy. Oh, baby girl, give me something new. Oh, I really like this shirt. I think I should get more shirts like this. What do you think?
Okay.
Like maybe in different colors. Maybe like one green, one red, one blue. I don't know. I really like blue. Yeah, whatever. Green's fine as well.
So as you can see, Scott likes shirts a lot, and I do too.
I like to Vogue. I'm really good at voguing. I'm the best.
He's the best. Okay, so what we're doing this week is we're working on our wheel wells with the wood and the boxes and the screws, and we throw them. And what we're going to do is we're going to put not paper, but we're going to box things out.
That could work.
I'm just probably saying words.
Yeah.
Bippity boppity boo. And so we are going to talk to you guys later, and that's it for now. Well, guys, once again, we are heading over to Nick and Frankie's, the long walk over, to go play some Mario Kart.
And I actually beat Nick last night twice.
What? Hey, and I came in third like twice, right?
Right, yeah.
Nick, I was
just telling him how I beat you twice last night.
I didn't think it was good to lie to your audience.
That's how we felt. Guys, I came in third or fourth. Like twice yesterday.
I didn't sign off to be on any sort of camera. There's my waiver.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our bus has become storage central. Remember, we used to have this beautiful, clean bus. Now it's just all of our supplies. which is great because we can keep working on projects.
And Nick and Frankie's supplies.
And then now Nick and Frankie's supplies, which we're super excited to get started on their project. But it's so funny because we went through like months of pristine condition, but now it's like we bought supplies in bulk. And so our bus is partially a storage facility until we get our projects knocked out.
Okay, and we also just put a AC unit in here. We got a Jimmy rigged into our window. We just got this. Somebody lent it to us just for the summer months, especially since we don't have any solar or fully insulated. It gets real hot during North Carolina summers, so we thought this might be some luxury for us.
It's pretty cool. Really is a game changer though. This is truly Scott's best invention to date.
When it works.
When it works. There we go.
Just throwing shade. Throwing shade.
Okay, so I know what you're probably thinking is you started these wheel well boxes forever ago, and you're right. But we were waiting on insulation and more plywood pieces to actually cover the boxes so they are totally complete and we can screw them into the bus and make them permanent fixtures. So that's what we're working on. The frames had already been built out. What are you doing? But we need to completely finish them. So that's what we're gonna work on today. Okay, so this is another pro tip for North Carolina summers is mosquito tiki go away stuff. Oh my gosh, the mosquitoes are insane right now.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out an old pen and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I
Guys, look at our school bus building workshop right
We're like a full-on squad. We walk our 5 dogs together. We take up the entire driveway with our 2 buses, and now we're building together. Very exciting.
And I thought I'd just seen a girl.
Lip,
From the platform.
like, come this way?
No, like you can come this way.
Oh,
See?
yeah, me too.
We might have to. You do too?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
mine would,
We'll just have to use this for the sides too.
this would be flush on mine.
So we'll have to use that one for.
Scrap piece of wood.
No, we'll have to use it for the sides on one of the other wheel wells. Yeah. All right, so we have figured out our new system of how we're gonna do this. We tried something new, didn't pan out. Going back to our old ways.
So our last wheel well that we put all the sides on and screwed them as we went, which was great because then as we was measuring, everything was taken into account, the plywood that we're adding. However, when we then went to attach the wheel well box to the floor, we realized there's no way I'm going to be able to attach to the floor because the plywood's in the way. So we had to take all the plywood off, attach it to the floor, then piece it back together, which was fine. But now we was trying to avoid having to put them on and put them back on, put them on and take them back off to then screw it down. And so we then just started cutting piece by piece, but then we realized we wasn't factoring in the plywood, and so we was off by like that 1/4 inch.
But just why you've seen us go back and forth with the same wheel well box, this is why. We're trying out ideas and realizing some of them don't work.
Time is up, it's time to go. I pray.
All right, guys, moment of truth. We're gonna see if our wheel well box fits. It better fit because we spent a lot of time working on it. Moment of truth.
When you grow up, you'll be fine. Now, you've got questions.
All right, I'm waiting for you to say like a glove, but not yet.
Like a glove! Okay, 2 down.
2 to go.
Whether you like it or not, stop looking for the answers, and you'll find what you've got.
So, you guys have probably never seen this part of our work area because this is actually the first time we've worked in our backyard on the build. But that's just us trying to be creative with the space. Both of us kind of working on our projects at the same time. We need to like separate the space a little bit more. So, welcome to a backyard. And the extra leftover, I don't know if you can see the tree stuff back there. Extra leftover fallen tree from when we had a tree fall in our house. Just talking now, because I like to talk. So we got these cool fancy bendable tools to help help us with our drill, power drill. So, woo, first time using them.
Orange.
Orange because it's Scott's favorite color. This is fun though. This is our first time using it.
Yeah. Hopefully
And
it
then
works.
what do? You put a drill bit at the end of it?
Yeah.
How is it so far?
It's great.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like unsturdy or unstable? We're figuring it out. At first he was like,
Does it
I
work?
love it.
At first I was like, this is amazing. Then now getting it to like the tight part.
Well, and I would imagine it's kind of tough to keep pressure on it, right? Because you're not pushing all
Exactly.
the way on it. Like, even though it gets in there.
Well, it's like
It starts to
the
coil.
whole thing starts
So,
pushing up.
don't think about that. With torque, it's going to fight back.
Well, I broke it.
You broke it! Shut up.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything.
Okay, so the mosquitoes are crazy out in our backyard, and so this is my protection.
Oh my gosh, I breathed so much of it in.
Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the
You can tell I contribute so much to the group. Okay, so we are gonna call it a night. We pretty much did 3 wheel well boxes today, but we need to finish them, sand them, and just secure them tomorrow. But for now, we're gonna check in on our friends, see how their progress is going, and then we're gonna order some dinner. What? Frankie did all this by herself.
Nick's just been doing like TikTok dances all day. It's been crazy.
Totally useless. So guys, we did our first like double team building day. Woo! We're like, thank you.
Got you.
Leave her hanging.
No, I got
No,
it.
Let's
she
do a
got me.
full. Let's do
A
a full.
four-
Ready?
Oh,
Like all in a
gosh.
line.
That was
all in a
aggressive.
line. There you go.
Oh,
1, 2,
one-
3. Yay!
All right,
You did it.
dinner time.
We finished and cleaned up, though, at the right time.
Right at the right
Back
time.
in your house. The perfect time to call it quits.
Okay, so we just come to pick up some curry. I think this is like our 3rd time this week. And we just wrapped up. Look at this rain. Literally, we just finished, got dinner, and this happened.
No free smells.
That's
Okay?
right. Charge for those. They're extra. Picking my date up for a curry. Man, that just came out of nowhere.
Okay, literally the 3rd time this week.
I literally just told him that.
Literally.
Literally.
You are
And
literally.
Literally. Pawnee is literally the greatest town in the country.
It's so good, you guys.
Okay, it's another day on the bus. Today's had kind of crazy weather. It's been hit or miss, thunderstorms, and so it's been raining real bad and then stopping, and so it's kind of making it a little unpredictable to get work done, like cutting the stuff outside. And so we're going to take a quick break on finishing the wheel well. The only part we have to do is put this final piece on one of the wheel wells, and then they're good to go.
Down.
Yeah, and then sand them down and stuff. But so while it's kind of crazy weather, we are gonna make the most of it and tidy up the bus. We kind of told you guys that this bus has become a storage unit, and so we just kind of want to clear it all out and kind of tidy it up a little bit, and so that's what we're gonna do right now.
Clouds roll by, glittering. I never thought they would let me in. I'm fading away.
Okay, so we boxed up all the wheel wells. Well, we're just finishing boxing them up. And so underneath, what I've done is in that frame, I've screwed these down to the floor. So now this whole box is completely secured to the floor. So then that way there's no movement or anything's going to move around. And then this is what we're going to build one of our closets off. So this right here will be the base of one of our closets. And so also we have the denim underneath in these wheel wells for insulation. But then in these boxes, what we're doing is we're just putting a little bit of liquid nails, and we're gluing in these insulation squares just for added insulation, and then also sound deadening. So the wheels should be pretty quiet.
Listen, learn a slight state of hope that you will return. It's what I got, and then the summer turned into fall.
What's up, guys? There's Ashley sitting on the job again.
I'm working so hard.
So I don't know if we kind of explained, but obviously in last week's episode we turned around the bus, and so now the bus is facing the opposite direction, which we're kind of getting used to now. But it was honestly like super disorienting, like being on the bus with it facing the other way, because now when we walk to our yard, we walk into the front of the bus, whereas that used to be walking to the back of the bus. And so it's just weird that like you get so used to the bus being in one place, and then all of a sudden when your environment changes, like everything just feels like a little like, ooh.
The
like,
bus feels like a different size, I think.
yeah. So like on a cruise ship, you know, like when it moves and you're like, it's like it doesn't feel like it should be moving, but it did. And it's kind of the same feeling that we got. Okay, so that's where we're going to wrap up this week's episode. We actually accomplished what we set out to do this week. We got all the wheel wells boxed up, sanded, fixed together, and secured into the ground. And so some of these will just be underneath our couches and entertainment system that you won't really see. And then some of them will actually be like the bottom base of our closets. And so there's still some finishing touches we need to do to them, but we're super excited to have them done.
So it's been an amazing work week with our friends, getting some of our bus projects knocked out. They're working on finalizing their plans over their wheel well box. But for now, I think we're going to go play some tennis, and we'll be back next week.
Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers, and you'll find what you've got.